Hi Bob, this is Brandon. I talked to you on the phone just a little bit ago about helping you get more customers and grow your business. Just want to tell you a little bit about me real quick. I'm an independent guy. I don't work for any company or anything. I just work for myself. I moved down here to Arizona 3 years ago with my wife, and we've got a baby girl now. Because I was a soccer player, I signed with a team here called Arizona United, and I played with them for a little bit, and now I'm kind of retired and done, and this is sort of what I do now. I help small business owners really grow their business. Okay, and this is how I'm gonna kind of try to keep it short here and explain to you what I do and how I can help you. Um, okay, so I'm just gonna kind of get right into it. When when somebody is searching for a local service, whether that's window tinting or a tow truck, plumbing, landscaping, or like in your case, if they need concrete work or pavers installed, they're going to go to Google. 4 out of 5 people go to Google to search for whatever they need. The other 20% go to Craigslist or Facebook or um, get in touch with a friend, and it's word of mouth referrals like what you've got going right now. But the majority of the market, the majority of people that are looking for a local service, they go to Google. And of those 80% of people that go there, 96% never leave the first page. So if you do have a website and it's not at the top of Google, it's like a billboard just out in the middle of nowhere. Because nobody's ever going to go to page 3, page 4, page 5, even page 2, really, to look for to find what they're looking for. Um, Most people never leave the first page. I mean, I think you can probably think about your own Google searches and where you've gone, and you never leave the first page when you're looking for something. So um, I want to show you real quick. If I were to search for something like elephants, okay, the first page that comes up is the Wikipedia page all about elephants. And the reason why is because Google sees this page as the most authoritative source for information all about elephants. They've got like 20,000 plus words all pertaining to elephants. You can find out everything you need to know right here. Okay, if I went to Google and I searched for elephants and I was taken to a page about candles or notebooks, I wouldn't use Google anymore. You know, it's important that Google puts the most relevant source of information in front of my eyeballs when I'm searching for it. So the same thing goes for a local business, a local service. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example here. Um, let's say I'm searching for, let's just do window tinting, okay? Window tinting in Scottsdale. All right, let's see what we get here. Now these three businesses are the ones that come up in the top of the map pack here. And then you've got sort of the organic listings down below. So as you can see, the Scottsdale window tint, they show up here at number 3. Cactus window tint shows up number 1, and then their about page is actually ranking number 2. Okay, so there's their page on Yelp. Um, but when I can guarantee you that most people that are searching for a window tinting service in Scottsdale are going through these three businesses right here. Almost everybody. Okay, it looks, I mean, if I was searching for them, I'd probably click on this one because they've got 105 5-star reviews, right? So it's kind of a no-brainer. So I want to show you one of my sites. I've got a tow truck site in Scottsdale. So assuming your car breaks down and you're in Scottsdale, most people are going to jump on their phone, they're going to go to Google, and they're going to type Scottsdale tow truck. That's the most commonly searched term. So if we look down, we got these 3 listings. This one is actually mine, Scottsdale Tow Truck Company. Okay, and here's my site right here, ScottsdaleTowTruckCompany.com. It's number 1. Okay, this has been live for about 8 weeks, and when I first went live with it, this landed on like page 3, and then I've kind of done some work um, day in, day out just to push it to the top, and about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I hit the very top in both the maps and the organic listings. So I found a tow truck driver named Toby. I found him on Craigslist. He's just a independent guy, works for himself. He's got his big yellow tow truck, and this is actually his truck right here. Um, but when people call this number, it rings his cell phone. He goes and tows their vehicle, and he makes his money, and we've got a deal worked out where I keep those calls coming to him, and I'm trying to just grow it and get him as many as possible so that he can make as much money as he possibly can, and he gives me a certain amount of money every month in return. And so it's kind of a partnership between the two of us where I'm really helping him to become much bigger than just the guy on Craigslist who's getting the occasional person who goes to Craigslist to look for a tow truck rather than Google, which is pretty rare. Um, and now he's getting the lion's share of the market that are searching for towing in Scottsdale, Arizona. So just as I scroll down my site here, you can see it's really well written. I've got lots of content, all the different keywords that people might search for: 24-hour roadside assistance, car accident recovery, auto towing, and then there's more keywords all throughout this content. But basically, the reason I'm at the top is because Google sees this as a very, very authoritative source of information. When somebody's searching for a tow truck in Scottsdale, they see not only does it say Tow Truck Scottsdale, it has towing service, roadside assistance. It talks about what we do, all that type of stuff. Okay, so now if I go back here, if I were to change my search to something like towing service, okay, because some people might search Scottsdale towing service. If you look, I'm number 3 in the maps there, and down here, I'm number 4. Okay, if we go just towing, I'm not even in the top 3 yet. If I click on more places, right there, I'm number 4. So as time goes on, my site will climb to the top of both the maps and the organic listings for all those different search terms, and he'll be getting more and more and more phone calls. And my goal with it is to give him enough calls to where he can make at least 10K per month, and then I can ask for a larger amount of money in return. But it's kind of no risk for him, because I built that site out myself. I kind of invested my own money and time into it in the first place. And then I went and found Toby, and once I started getting calls, I sent it to him for free, stuff like that. But I'm reaching out to you because I saw you on Craigslist. I see your advertising there, but then I checked your site out, and I noticed you don't really have a whole lot of substance there, Let me go here again. We go to iekconstructionllc.com, right? Here's your site, and it's very, we got the nice music there. Let me pause that. But see, you just have very little information about what you do. Those keywords, of course you're saying what you do and that you care about your customers and you can help with anything they need, all phases of new construction or remodeling, design and building, but it just doesn't have all the keywords that people might actually search for. People are going to search for stuff like paving, installation, Phoenix, or concrete contractors, Buckeye, just depending on where they are and what they need, that's what they're going to search for. So the idea, let's go back to Google here. So the idea is to build out a site that ranks at the top of Google for all those different terms, right? So maybe it's paving, paver installation Phoenix. Let's check that out. Right, we've got these guys. And they don't even have reviews. This guy's got 2 reviews. So you can see your competition just isn't that great. I mean, it's something I could kind of crack into fairly quickly for you and start getting you business pretty soon. So the reason I asked you what your kind of high ticket niche is because it helps to build out a site that's kind of tailored to one specific, maybe it's uh, concrete concrete paver patio Phoenix, or let's see, if we just did concrete contractor Mesa AZ, if you wanted to just get some places in Mesa, get some business going out there. Basically, we'd figure out what the best sort of what city and what niche we could crack into pretty quickly, and we'd build out a site to push to the top and start generating leads for you there, and then really just help you grow your business. What we could do is take your site and redo that and re-optimize it for all the different things and all the cities. So we try to get your site to rank for all your different services that you do. So hopefully this makes a bit of sense. The majority of the market, again, is right here and right here. That's where people are going. They're clicking on whatever they see in the maps that looks good, that's got reviews that other people are saying they had a good experience with, and they're clicking on stuff at the very top of Google here. Some people skip over this and they go to this. Some people go right to here. It's just you really ideally you want to be at the top of both so that you capture the majority of the market. But if once you see this video, if you have some more questions, give me a call back and we can kind of discuss where we go from here and kind of what the deal is that we'll have to work out, because I don't like to ask you to make a big investment up front, but at the same time, I need to kind of pay for my time and effort that is going into this. But ideally, we develop sort of a long-term relationship where I just really help you grow your business by handling all the customer acquisition side of things, and you just go out and get work and do work. I just want to keep you busy and help you to grow. Maybe you have it in mind to grow to the point where you're hiring, you've got employees that do all the work for you. I don't know if you're already at that point, but to where you can just be the guy that goes out and bids the jobs, and you've got your workers that handle the work, and we just kind of have a nice little partnership there where we sort of take over these cities and different services to just have a big net there that captures all the people that are searching. So thanks for taking the time to watch the video, and give me a call back after you watch it and with any questions you've got. My number is 970-404-5870. Thanks.